Plop Plop, I Planted Love. Kittipop episode 28. After returning from his trip to the deserted island, Kittipop finally came back home. On the island, he had slept beneath a blanket of leaves. Now he was lying in his soft, cozy bed again, and he felt truly happy. Even so, he couldn't forget the sparkling stars he had gazed at on the island. The sound of the waves, gentle like the breathing of the sea, had been as soft as fluffy feathers. Those precious moments popped into his heart like freshly made popcorn. But Kittipop was so tired that he was slowly drifted off to sleep. Ring, 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 ring. The sound of someone's bicycle woke Kittipop up. Looking at the familiar sunshine shining through his window, he smiled sweetly. I'm home. Kittipop took out his favorite mug. He warmed some milk and made himself a delicious cup of hot chocolate. Of course, he didn't forget a big swirl of whipped cream and plenty of fluffy marshmallows. This is wonderful. Curled up on the sofa, he drew the raspberry salad they had made on the deserted island. I'd love to eat that again someday. Then he watered all the plants he hadn't been able to care for while he was away. Well, are you all feeling better now? Before long, Kittipop started to feel hungry. He placed a large piece of butter into a frying pan. What should I cook? Everything! Still wearing his pajamas, Kittipop sat down in front of his house. He simply wanted to see everything around him again. The ghost tree standing in front of his home, the little dog that went for 5 walks every single day, and the tiny flowers blooming quietly in every corner. Did you miss me? Have you all been doing well? It felt as though time had stood still, and yet it flowed quietly onward, like a silent breeze. When I'm alone, I take my time to look at the precious things around me, because everything that is precious becomes even more beautiful when we slow down and truly appreciate it. And the time we spend with ourselves become precious too. Just then, Kittipop! His friends had come to visit. Kittipop jumped up with delight. Shall we make pizza together? At last, warm smoke began rising once again from Kittipop's chimney. The cheerful chatter and laughter of his friends sounded as comforting as the gentle waves of the sea. Kittipop, what did you do today? Did you get some good rest? Today, I went around planting little plop plop seeds. Huh? What kind of seeds? Plop plop. I planted tiny sparks of my love everywhere to thank all the precious things that patiently waited for me while I was away. Kittipop said with a warm smile. It's so wonderful to be home again. Today, which I can reach simply by stretching out my hand. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.